guys. I'm gonna make some peanut butter cookies today. I know peanut butter cookies are so easy to make, but I got a sweet tooth person here, so I got a request and he wants peanut butter cookies, so that's what I'm gonna make today. So I just thought I would make a video on it, you know, just to hang out and stuff. So right here I have a cup and a half of peanut butter and butter. I have a cup. Salted butter. If you don't want to use salted, don't use salted. If you don't have butter and you have margarine, use what you got on hand. It's going to turn out anyways, right? So don't make a special trip to the store if you don't have to. Use what you got. So I'm going to whip this till it's smooth, and then I'm going to add, I got brown sugar here, I've got 2 cups of flour, I've got 2 eggs, baking soda, and vanilla almond extract, sorry. And I'll put the recipe in the description, so if I miss like how much I put in here, it'll be in the description on my channel, so you know exactly what I used, so you won't miss a thing. So I'm gonna mix this a little bit till it's smooth, and then I'm gonna add my brown sugar. So if you don't mind the, whoa, if you don't mind the noise too much, just on low. It's not gonna be shouldn't be too crazy. Mix it till it's smooth at room temperature. Make sure your butter or your margarine is at room temperature. It just mixes easier. Like, I'm reading off my recipe just so you know. Like, I've got my recipe here and I got stuff on my phone. So I've beat this together, the butter and the peanut butter. Now I'm going to add the brown sugar. I need granulated sugar too. Oh, see, I didn't, good thing I looked at that.
Where?
Yes, I need granulated sugar too. So I got to go get that. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my granulated sugar, 3/4 cups to this. Brown sugar. Then I'm going to mix again. Got a little bit of a clump there with the brown sugar. I'll mix this and I'll be right back. I got that whisked up. Now I'm going to add my eggs one at a time. Beat them in one at a time. Okay, next egg. My vanilla. I need 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. One. Half. There. Now I'll beat this in. in here with my brown sugar. Is that a clump? Yeah, it's a clump. Okay, that is whisked. I'm not going to beat my flour in. I'm going to fold my flour in with, excuse me, my cornstarch. Or my cornstarch. My baking soda. Sorry about that. My baking soda. So I'm going to fold this in. Oh, I don't know if I want to whisk it in, or I think I'll use a fork. But I'm just going to check. Yeah, I got a couple of, I can feel them, but they're going down. My brown sugar had a few clumps in it there. I don't want brown sugar clumps in my cookies. Yeah, I got a few clumps in here. I didn't think my brown sugar had little clumps in it. Well, it happens, you know, your brown sugar kinda, there's a little piece right there. Yeah. It tastes good. I'm just gonna put a little bit at a time in here, I think, and mix this up. Easier with a fork. And scrape the sides. A little bit more. I think I could put the rest in there. And I'm going to put in my baking soda as well. So that is done. Mix this up. And the size, I think I'm going to get a fair amount of cookies out of this, I'll tell you. I haven't made these in a while. Yeah, I think this would be easier than a whisk. But it's starting to come together. It's looking good. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's a workout in itself right there. Scrape off the fork. Don't need that now. And I usually clean as I go, so. Well, there was a little bit left in here. There. That's totally up. My little spoon I'm going to use to make my rounds. Okay. I got my baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I can take these out. Move this. I like to clean as I go. I've got a really small area here. I don't have a massive kitchen. So this is my little workstation, is what I've got enough, sort of enough room to work in. Okay. Gonna rinse off my hands. There, I can get this out of the way. So I'm gonna roll these up. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I don't know, for some reason it doesn't even seem stiff enough. I've never made them like this before, so we'll see. Yeah, I have never made them like this before. There's so many different ways to make these for some odd reason, but it doesn't stick to your hands, which is nice. But I think they're gonna cook pretty good. I think they'll cook okay. Yeah, I've never made them like this before. Not with all this stuff in it, I sure haven't. So we'll see. So I'll get the majority of these all rolled up, and I will score them with a fork, flatten them, and then I'll throw them in the oven. And I believe they are for 12 to 15 minutes, but I'm going to recheck that just to make sure. So I will be back. Okay, I just took my first batch out. I made them quite big because it says 2 tablespoonfuls. So that's what I did. I'm gonna try something different, but look at the size of these. Look at how big they are. So that's a good size cookie right there. I'm used to the ones that are like just tiny. So what I'm doing now, I'm just gonna spoon it on, and then I'm gonna press it down with my fork and try it that way and see how big these ones get. Like, that's a pretty good expand on a cookie. So I'm gonna try that, and when they're done, I'll show you these ones. I'll be right back. Okay, the ones I just dropped, I didn't roll them or anything. I just put them on the pan. Oh, it's hot. And they turned out perfect. Smaller, I made them smaller, not as gigantic as those ones. So I've got one more batch in here. This is my last. And I got a total of 40 cookies in that recipe. So that's pretty good. I haven't tried any of them yet. These ones I just put on cooling racks. These ones I'll take off, put on this cooling rack, and then we'll have a taste test and see how they look really good. They smell good. So I just don't remember. I've made these before, but not with that much stuff in them. But if they taste as good as they look, I'm adding all that stuff in there. So, because these are nice and big. Like, I do like the smaller cookies too, but I guess if you get you get a decent sized cookie, like, they're not totally round, which is okay. Like, that is a fair sized cookie. Well, that was at the edge of the pan, so that's a little different. But, like, they're big. Like, they're big. So, yeah. So these are almost cool. These don't take long to cool off anyways. So I just put parchment paper down because they just crumble a little bit just from scraping them off. So yeah, when the rest of them come out, we'll do a little taste test and see how they are. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm taking my last batch out right now. Whew, is that hot? And done. These are smaller too. I didn't make like big massive ones like I did the first batch. But I'm gonna let these, I gotta let these cool for a little bit, and then I will take them out. I've got a coffee going, but I'm gonna try one of these and see how they taste. Oh, they look good. Mmm. They're good. I used Jiffy peanut butter. I don't usually use the Kraft anymore because of my dogs, because I feed them treats that I make. in the oven with the peanut butter because the Kraft is not good for them. So I just get Jiffy, and the Jiffy is gluten-free for the folks who are gluten-free, who can't have it. The flour, I would even try oatmeal flour. Get your oatmeal, puree it so it's nice and fine like flour. I would so try oatmeal flour too, instead of just flour. You could probably use brown flour too, instead of the white. So, because there's a lot of people that have to be gluten-free that can't have the flour and stuff. So, but there's your choice if you want to do your oatmeal, puree it in your machine, your blender, or whatever you use, and substitute that and not the white flour. Use that. That might be my next try. I might try the oatmeal. That would be good. Like, just like oatmeal cookies. You use the whole oatmeal. I don't make those too often. I'm not a big fan of oatmeal, but my household is. So, but I had a request today. So, request, cooked, done. I don't have to cook supper because there's leftovers. So that's a bonus. So yeah. Make yourself some peanut butter cookies. These are so good. They're so good. They're better than half the coffee shops that we get cookies from. So, yeah. So try some. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.